This is our sensor demo panel, and it showcases a wide range of sensing technologies and some of our newer IO-Link sensors. There's been a resurgence of interest in IO-Link sensors for predictive maintenance, so that operators or users of the sensors will have an idea of when it's time to change the sensor before the sensor wears out. So a typical lifespan of sensors like this is about 7 years, but they can last a lot longer. So if you want to have any idea of how long the sensor's been operating, you can actually go into the sensor, see how many times it's been switched on and off. So although IO-Link came out many years ago, more recently there's been a lot of interest in it to help reduce costs, and it's also helped to drive down the cost of proximity sensors. So sensors that were once considered to be highly specialized are now offered as standard with this kind of a function.
All right, what we're showing today, when you think of Siemens, we want to talk about totally integrated automation. So you think about a complete system. In fact, when you think of an automation system, design, realize the system, and then optimize the system. Certainly at Siemens, we can do all of that. Everything ranging from power supplies, to I/O modules, to PLCs, drives, HMI, all of it. But what we really want to focus on, what we've learned over the last few years, is that customers want flexibility. They want openness. They need data. They want to save time getting all of it, right? So there's some ways we really focus on that. We look at our I/O devices, right? Again, data is gold. So you want to get that data in. So you look at machine mount I/O, in-cabinet I/O of all different types. Here's more machine mount I/O here as well. This is important in that we have, obviously, if you want to work with a Siemens system, we can do that. But if you have, regardless of your PLC, these communicate Profinet, Ethernet IP, and Modbus TCP. So the primary field buses that are in the field today, we communicate. We have IO-Link masters for all of our I/O. So all of our in-cabinet I/O and machine mount I/O, we have IO-Link. And what that allows you to do is open. So if you want to use an Omron sensor, for example, you want to bring that in here via IO-Link, you can do that with our product as well because it's a standard.
Single pair Ethernet technology. So it's 2-wire Ethernet, can fit in an M8 form factor. It's IP67. There's also an IP20 version. You can get power and data over these lines. We also have our M23 Pro Series designed for motor control. So it's a high power connector, and typical mating style for these is standard thread. This one is called one-click technology. So it actually has an audible clicking noise that you can hear when mating it, and it's just a 45-degree turn. So a lot of time savings on the install side. Other thing to highlight would be our Push-X series. So these are terminal blocks for both the DIN rail and the PCB. So it's just push it in and it terminates, and you hear the audible click and comes out with a screwdriver, but you can also do it with stranded or ferruled wire. So very easy install there.
Some more of our more simple product would be our snap-in terminal blocks, and we're all very excited about new technology that we invented. We just put the wire in here that's stranded, not ferruled, and it snaps, and we have a connection. So that's very cool that we've come out with for terminal blocks. Highlights going down the line here for our controllers would be our native code assist PLC, something we're super excited about. The fact that it's native code assist just keeps it a bit more open. And then additionally for that, on our PLC would be our operating system, which is UOS. And the openness of this operating system is something that we're most excited about. You see, this is the landing page for UOS. We have Code Assist as an app on here. We can also add Node-RED, Procon Web, any kind of third-party apps. We can work with people and try to develop something and work together and add these apps to our PLC. And the thing we love about this the most is the openness and our ability to work with other software products.